Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and so yeah, we getting it in like this evening. Welcome to my humble abode and everything like that. Yeah, still getting the new area fixed out and everything like that. So yeah, y'all come on in. We're gonna have a great show tonight. We're gonna have a great, great show. A great show. I think so. I think it's gonna be great. Anyway, I'm hoping you enjoy it. I put a lot of thought into it. Blues House, my brother from another for so many different reasons. Blue, Ronnie J, what's going on? What's going on? Man, listen, I like the first topic. The first topic we'll get into real quick is low key petty, but not petty. Petty, but not petty. Watch it from the gym, cuz first nature for sure, for sure, for sure. Appreciate you, Blue. So, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out the way. I don't think it's gonna. Cornet Connoisseur Triple Salute. What's going on? Appreciate you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get the first topic out the way. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it and everything like that. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. Like I'm not gonna do the gossip thing. What's going on? What's going on, Christopher? What's going on? I'm not gonna do the gossip thing. I'm just like Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. I like that as a couple. I do. I like that as a couple. That's what I'm gonna say about it. I like that as a couple. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. I like that. Her last name is Good. I just I just wish, this would have been something that would have occurred like maybe like 5-6 months ago, as I was explaining to my wife, because had they been together 5-6 months ago, we probably wouldn't be having other conversations that we have about Jonathan Majors. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, I just think that's a fair assessment. Like, I like them and it's a good PR cleanup if they choose to use it as such. Facts. And now this is my thing. Let's say it's real, it's genuine and everything like that. Here's what I'm going to say to you, Jonathan. All the brothers that have a good woman in their lives, or if you just have a good significant other in your life, let me just say it like this. God has a way of bringing the right person to you when you find yourself at your lowest point. If she is into you, my brother, considering what you got going on right now, she's willingly taking on a lot of your baggage. She's taking on your baggage. So if she rocking with you, my dude, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying, I'm just saying Jonathan Majors leveled up something serious with his new lady. If the rumor is true, absolutely. If it's true, even if she's just a good friend, just understand, she ain't got to take that on. Like she don't. So Jonathan Majors said he wants his coffee black from now on. I'm not doing that with you. I was trying to take the high road. I was trying to be politically correct, but hey now, you're an all-star. You're an all-star. Come on, yo, what's going on? So serendipity, yeah, hey. So that's just me, Jonathan. If it's true, hey, good looking, my brother. And if it's not true, still good looking, my brother. And I mean that literally and figuratively. Yeah. So we're gonna keep that right there. Like I said, I could say I don't want to do that part. I just want, hey, if she rocking with you, dude, appreciate that for what that is. I think it's safe to say that from what we know of Megan Good, she's always been that young lady who was interested in a relationship and not just jump offs and everything like that. So I think if hey Jonathan, hey, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. We're gonna move it right along. Speaking of the Jonathans, the JMs. What the hell is going on with Ja Morant? Somebody please tell me what's going on with Ja Morant. Like, I tried not to talk. I was like, hey, you in the club, you making it rain. Hey, you making it rain. Diabolical, what's going on? What's going on? You know, you making it rain. You know, you making it rain. And I'm not necessarily knowing if the NBA is going to be mad that you in the club in the VIP section making it rain. I do know more than likely they're going to have a problem with you flashing a gun. And they showed you they had a problem with it. The 7-game suspension. They showed you they had a problem with it. Hey, we got a problem with this. And I know y'all may like, some people like, no, Theo, it was the Memphis Grizzlies that suspended him. Okay, and what organization, what association are they a part of? The NBA? Yeah, so you get suspended 7 games. You get bounced out the playoffs by the Lakers, the team that you said was old. You remember after you said y'all good in the West. You good in the West. You lose an endorsement deal, and you got money on the table. Like, if I don't know if y'all know this, because some of y'all don't really follow stuff like I follow. But you know this dude had a starting lineup action figure. Notice I said had. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at the fact that there was an action figure, a starting lineup basketball action figure. They took it down. They took it down after the first gun showing. Can I say gun showing? Can I say that? Let me check it. News comment. Ja don't care. NBA about to rain hell fire on the homie. They about to get it in. Ja gonna make the real ones have a sit down with him. that part right there. Hey, Greg, how you doing? 8 games he missed out on about 30 million because he didn't make any of the All NBA teams due to his suspension. Listen, I gotta go back. Listen, connoisseurs, if that ain't the realest thing, when the real ones gotta pull up to you, you be like, hey, bro, what you doing, dude? Like, cuz you giving us in the hood a bad name. Like, we're not done, bro. We just do what we do, bro. You gotta, ain't nobody. And I'm watching. I forget who I was watching, but I don't know if it was Skip and Shannon or whatever. But they were like, you could tell the dude that was videotaping it. He was like, "Oh damn, you got the gun in the. Let me take the camera down." This ain't even about who you rocking with no more. This ain't. This ain't about who you rocking with. This ain't about your mama. This ain't about your daddy. No, people in social media need to stop that. This is on Ja Morant. That's who this is. He's the CEO of Ja Morant. That's what that is. That is what that is. That is what that is. That. It's got to be in your contract somewhere that they don't have a problem with you doing that. Y'all notice how Shannon Sharp bring everything on the set with him, and y'all be like, they just let you bring that on the set, huh? So they don't know what all that there for. They don't, because some of that you not doing the regular way. Like, that ain't. We know for a fact that them. No, we're not finna do that. We're not finna do that. We be looking at it, we like, oh, you got the game greens on there? Okay, well, you got that on there. You got some Black and Mild cigarillos on there. Okay. Well, you not finna tell us you just got backwoods on there and that's what that is. That's not what you finna tell us. We know that. But what Shannon ain't doing on TV? What you not finna see Shannon Sharp doing? I don't get it. Listen, we need some more young folk to talk to Ja. We need some more young folk to talk to Ja. I need Ja kicking his bag off. Yes, he is. What's going on? Y'all give it up one time for the moderator in the building, D Steezel. Y'all give it up to him for one time. That's my moderator. He gonna keep us on point and everything like that. We gonna keep it going because I could literally talk about Ja Morant all day. But so topic number three and everything like that. Black Panther Disney Plus series. This comes in from a brother. Well, I ain't gonna call him a brother, but I got this from over the YouTube channel, comic book channel. Yeah, comicbookchannel.com. Yeah, I got it from them. Black Panther Disney series gets another disappointing update. So they are pushing back on the Disney Plus series that they wanted to give us and everything like that. The Okoye series, and I know some people have felt some type of way, but in regards to Disney Plus, Marvel Studios pushing back, delaying the Wakanda Forever spinoffs and everything like that, to the Rock With Me Nation and to the Recast T'Challa movement. I just want to say to y'all go ahead and give yourselves an applause. Y'all go ahead and clap that thing on up. I want to thank y'all for participating and everything like that. Y'all give yourselves a warm round of applause. Y'all give yourselves applause for letting it be known on social media that y'all wasn't putting up with that foolishness. Y'all let it be known that regardless of whatever you were, whatever you are, y'all all let it be known, to hell with what you got going on. You're not dividing us. We're not putting up with that foolishness. You put that nonsense out if you want to. You gonna take another damn L. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the whole damn Rock With Me Nation. Shout out to the damn Recast T'Challa movement. Shout out to everybody that just said we just not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna split us up. Y'all not gonna divide us. Y'all not gonna act like we can't read. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna act like we can't read. And y'all not gonna act like we know what the man Chadwick Boseman himself stood for when it comes to black representation. So shout out to y'all for that, man. Come on, man. Y'all clap it up for that one. Good God Almighty Jesus. Yeah. They acting surprised and everything like that. Don't be surprised. We told you. We told you. What did we say? What did we say? Shout out to my brother D-Real. No T'Challa, no ticket. What we've been saying since day one. Hey. Shuri can be the Black Panther. Don't kill off T'Challa. Don't do that. Hey. He ain't even got to be in Wakanda. He can be someplace else. He can be in the States, getting the Avengers together and everything. Just don't kill. Hey. It's a comic book story arc out there. And shout out to Jonathan Majors and everything like that. He did start following me and everything like that on Twitter because I said the storyline to keep T'Challa alive, the best story arcs were already in place by Reginald Hutton and John Mayberry. So shout out to John Mayberry. I appreciate that and everything like that. But you're not going to act like we didn't read. Like we read, we educated and everything like that. And we keep the education going. So no. I don't know how that damn thing stuck in my head. But no, we're not going for that. So I'm so glad y'all can read the room, unlike some other people and everything like that. No, you want to make some money. We want you to make some money. It's real simple. Recast T'Challa. Recast T'Challa. It's real simple. You want some money? We low-key want to give you our money. We just not going to give it to you like that, though. You got to give us what we want. That's how I go in business. They should have gave T'Challa the same respect they gave Paul Walker in the Fast franchise. Watch this, connoisseurs. They should have gave T'Challa the same respect they giving Thunderbolt Ross. Like They made it too easy for me. Like, we already knew what the issue was. We already knew what the game plan was, but they literally just, for those who kept rocking with them and believing that Marvel was doing it for them, Marvel literally gave you their middle finger and then dropped their draws and bent over and said, kiss it, when they recast Thunderbolt Ross. You can take it whatever you want to. That's exactly what happened. I know some people don't want to look at that like that, but so anyway, I just wanted to send a big shout out, big congratulations to the Rock With Me Nation and the Recast the Charlie movement. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Contrary to popular belief, people want to tell you that protests don't work. Well, guess what? Chadwick Boseman protested the closing of the school when he was at Howard University. So tell them people they all that right there. Anyway, let me check up with these notes. Those pre-programmed, y'all just sexist statements aren't effective. We want all black characters to shine equally. Sure do. Like, I don't know what they got going on. Like, first of all, I just love the black woman. Like, right. So as many times as I have to see an attractive sister on big screen in some tight clothing, I'm being all the way heterosexual, right? Like, no, for real. So we can get all this misogynistic. No, anytime I have an opportunity to see you in some tight clothing, and then you fixing to be a superhero with it, and you think I'm gonna be mad? See that's I just be wanting to keep it 1,000. I'd be like, no, you think I'm finna be mad? You think I was mad that Lupita Nyong'o had on a tight green outfit? You think I was mad? You know what I was mad about? I was mad about the action figure that didn't look like that. That's what I was mad about. But I'm mad about not having the Queen Mother Ramunda action figure. You think I'm mad about Angela Bassett being on the big screen? Angela Bassett. I'm mad. I want to see Angela Bassett on the big screen every chance I get. Look, Lupita Nyong'o finna be walking around with some tight stuff on. Listen, you can go ahead and make her James Bond. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. The young lady that had the big eyebrows that played Maria Rambeau, her. Tiana Paris. I'm mad. No, I'm not mad. No, no. I need, just for me, for mine, just in my spirit, in my soul, I want to see you on the big screen as much as possible. I just want to make sure they get the story right. They forgetting the sex sales still. I tell you that. Well, who had a problem seeing all the Dora Milaje? That wasn't the problem. That wasn't the problem. That wasn't the problem. That was not the problem. That wasn't the problem. A whole army full of sisters, and y'all thought us brothers had a problem with it? No. You notice we didn't complain about that in the first movie. That's never gonna be a complaint. We love seeing y'all on the big screen. You low key, can I tell the truth? Some of y'all not gonna lie. Some dudes, they never gonna admit this. Some dudes went to go see The Woman King for no other reason other than the fact that as far as they were concerned, it was going to be some scantily clad sisters on the big screen. Like I said, I love y'all, so I love my sisters, so I don't. We gonna keep moving right along. we gonna keep Lupita as Malice. LaShawana Lynch should have been Shorty. They just don't. They need to stop thinking we got a problem. Like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna tell you how much of a problem we had. Low key, we the only ones speaking up for y'all. Should have been the first Captain Marvel in the MCU if they was gonna make her a female. Low key, it's us. It's the brothers on this. It's the brothers out here. It's the brothers out here in these streets. So y'all stop all that foolishness. Yes, yes, yes. Good God Almighty, Grace Jones and Conan. Come, oh Lord, come on, somebody. Grace Jones, Lord. You see, I ain't even say Lord, I say Lord. Slick was the only reason as far as women can go. Yeah, 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 yeah. They really ain't giving the sisters that much eye candy. Like they like you know. Remember when the sisters used to come? Remember they had, you know, Wait and Exhale. Remember they had that movie, and then we had the brothers. That was our movie, and then the sisters. I don't know how they felt about D.L. Hughley, but they at least got Shamar Moore, and they got what the dude that was just Morris Chestnut, who was just at my daughter's graduation and everything like that. And I don't know how they felt about Bill Bellamy, but Bill Bellamy, you know, was kind of like, you know, in the gym back then and everything like that. So but they had that movie, and then we had, what was it? Not Why Did I Get Married, even though Michael Jai White was in Why Did I Get Married, but dang, Best Man. Yeah, we had the Best Man. They had Terrence Howard, the dude who flipped the guitar, played it over his back, and then they had Taye Diggs, voice actor for T'Challa, by the way, that somebody, because that could easily be a segue, a voice actor for T'Challa who somebody compared him to Chadwick Boseman and everything. We're not gonna do that. But Morris Chestnut was in that one and everything like that. And I forget the other brother, but y'all seen him. He was what, the movie, the show, TV show, The Walking Dead and everything like that. The Wood. The sisters had that. Yeah, the sisters used to get a whole bunch of chocolate. Amazing how Morris Chestnut was in every dance one of them damn movies. He wasn't in the wood. He wasn't in the wood. He was not in the wood, but he easily could have had. He easily could have been in the damn wood. But yeah, I got him confused with the bald headed brother and everything like that. Richard T. Jones, I think, is his name. That's amazing. I remember his name because it ain't like he been in a lot of stuff with his name on it. But anyway, yes to the Morris Chestnut. Yeah, so you know, sisters ain't really getting that. Like we need to get that back. Like we need to get that back. We need, yeah, because they really ain't. But anyway, so yeah, shout out to that. What else we gonna talk about this evening? Because I said I could easily use that whole thing as a segue. Miss Marvel, Death of a Friend. I was watching Chill's video today, and I understood exactly where he was coming from. Because I knew how I felt reading He Who Shall Remain Nameless run on T'Challa, which, by the way, has made its way into being actual damn canon. But I understood Chill's point because I was very, very frustrated with how T'Challa was being written. And when you look at how he feels about Kamala Khan and everything like that, it made me ask the question. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, they're killing the character off in the comic books and everything like that. I think the timing for it is awkward for a couple of reasons. One, the Marvels was scheduled to release in June. The Marvels was scheduled to release in June. And when it comes to these comic book companies, they don't just make their decisions willy-nilly. No, their decisions are made months in advance. And by and large, we've seen it where the comic books are correlating with the movie. We've seen that. Now that I'm thinking about it, the only reason why I can think about why they're killing off Miss Marvel, and Chillmonger would have to speak to this himself, is that if her light powers haven't made their way over to the comics and she's just been using her embiggening powers, then maybe what they're planning on doing is re-releasing her later on during the year where she's went through some type of transformation, some type of delayed transformation, because at the end of the day, she's supposed to be an inhuman. I don't know. But if we look at, well, what did Photon's comic do? Well, Photon's comic ended, what month is this? This is May. Her comic ended in May. Okay. Well, you're killing off Ms. Marvel. So Photon's comic ends in May. Ms. Marvel, the character, dies in May. What would have happened if this movie was coming out in June? Like it was initially planned to do before they said, no, we need to go get the VFR fix. Killing her off is dumb as when they off Doctor Strange. They will bring her back for the Hellfire Gala, and she will be a mutant in the comics now with the current powers from the MCU. That's the only way that works, Blue. Like that's the only way that works, because that really has me thinking. I'm like, but like I said, I get what Chillmonger was coming from, because rather than have the character be written poorly, rather than have the character be around but suffer from obscurity, just go ahead and get rid of the character and bring the character back when you know what to do with the character. Definitely understand that. I definitely get that one and everything like that. As Chillmonger would say, I would like to see these characters be invested in. Do an arc where she is exposed to another Terrigen bomb, and that is how her powers change. Remember, Zeb Wells is a writer on both the MCU and this Spider-Man run. I'm hoping. I didn't read Ms. Marvel. Full transparency. I didn't read Ms. Marvel. And if I had to be transparent, the only female-centric comic books I've read on a consistent basis were a Wonder Woman comic book and She-Hulk back in the day when John Byrne wrote her and everything. Actually, before then, when she was the Savage She-Hulk, I read that story run, and then the Sensational She-Hulk and everything like that. It was always the writing that got me. And I've read some issues of Batgirl. I think it's about time that, regardless of what we say, we need to have an honest conversation. And we've alluded to it. Some of the time we allude to it on camera. Some of the times we allude to it off camera. Comics, by and large, and it's just the truth. It might make some people uncomfortable, but comics, by and large, are driven by Caucasian males. That just is what that is. So that's the core of your fan base right there. And they, by and large, want superhero driven stories. This is a way to make her more significant. She's actually a good character if they put some real emphasis on developing her. Exactly. And that's exactly where I was getting ready to go, Blue. That's exactly where I was getting ready to go. These characters, they need someone who actually cares about them. Not just run-of-the-mill authors, but they need someone who's really invested. And you're going to have to tell some intriguing stories. You're going to have to tell some captivating stories. You're going to have to give the audience a reason to care. And yes, while you might not feel like you have to appeal to it, yes, part of that fan base has to include the white Caucasian male. I'm sorry. Like, yeah. Because a good story is a good story. But if the majority of the fan base are Caucasian males, then you're going to have to tell stories that appeal to them. And I'm sorry, putting them all to the side, just talking about myself as a male, I like a good superhero story. I'm not in it for the romance. I'm not. And honestly, if Kamala, if she was written, she shouldn't have been written any differently than Peter Parker back in the 70s. I think we can all agree with that one. I think she shouldn't have been written any differently than Peter Parker back in the 70s. I think we were going to put her on a young superhero team. I don't think we put her on a tongue-in-cheek superhero team. I think because the superheroes, by and large, that we liked back in the day that were teenagers, was Night Thrasher. It was that whole New Warriors team. That was it. The Power Pack bunch, that was the the kids you could feel good about and everything like that. But no, it was the New Warriors. And how did we feel when the New Mutants became X-Force? We felt a lot better about X-Force, right? Right. You're going to have to give her some storylines that involve her as a character. Similar storylines to that. Make her a key central. If everybody sees her as a leader, if everybody wants to paint her as a leader, as Patrick said from Black Comic Lords, you can easily make a superhero. If they want to make the Prowler the best black superhero, one of the best superheroes in Marvel Comics, they could, because they would put that type of push through it. Same thing with Ms. Marvel. You could easily make her a top character, put her over a new team. Hell, watch this one. And I don't like what I'm getting ready to say, just because I'm getting ready to be the one to say it, and I know exactly how I want this to come back. But if Marvel was to put the New Warriors back together and make her the leader of the New Warriors, where she had to make some hardcore tough decisions and everything like that, some sacrifices, and was dealing with some serious personal issues, that character would jump through the roof. What's going on, my brother from another D-Real, what's going on? She needs a New Warriors, New Mutants type team with the solid Rose Gallery. Yes, thank you, Kamori. We were just saying, great minds think alike. I liked on a champion with Miles and more. And maybe it's just me, but I ain't never took the champion seriously as a superhero team. I'm gonna apologize right now. It was like the Avengers, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, the Defenders, the champions. I'm being honest. So I'm not gonna act like that. I didn't really read the champions like that, Blue. So I'm gonna defer to your knowledge on that one. I'm gonna defer to your expertise. But yeah, so I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. I think if the movie was being released in June, I think their timing would definitely be suspect beyond any question. But hopefully they do bring her back. I'm not gonna be a fan of her coming back with light-based powers, though. I'm just not. It is what it is. I think there's enough. We got Plastic Man and Elongated Man in DC. I don't, and both of them have been members of the Justice League. I don't see what the problem is. OG Champ, I liked it, but I would like the Defenders better. But like that's just me, though. I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe because I used to see the Ghost Rider on the Defenders and Damian Hellstrom. They had some good stories. That storyline involving outlaw and teenage heroes with the Kamala Khan act was dope. I'm gonna have to get up with it. Y'all gonna have to send me some recommendations and everything like that. I definitely give it a chance. This next topic is gonna be controversial, but I want to preface it by saying this right here. All of us are specialists in certain areas, and those areas, that expertise, that specialty, is to be respected. Sometimes, just for whatever reason, we don't give certain specialties their due, certain fields of expertise their due. What do I mean when I say that? So there's something to be said about the English language. We have letters that have different pronunciations to them. It's the same damn letter. We have words that have two different meanings. It's the same damn word. I don't belittle nor take for granted anybody's area of expertise. That said, mine is with the English language. We take the English language for granted. We do. We use words, we don't know the meaning of them. We use words incorrectly. We use words in the improper in their improper context. We just do. We take the English language for granted. In regards to Cleopatra, rules don't even exist in English language anymore. Exactly. But me, creative writing with a minor in communications. My bachelor's degree is based on understanding, being able to write professionally or non-professionally the English language. When it comes to Cleopatra, we found ourselves having a conversation that wasn't the right conversation to be had. And we've entertained it. And when trying to be educated, we want to push back on it. You see, me, if I'm going to have a debate with you, I'm going to have a debate with you about the topic at hand, not the implied topic, but the topic at hand. Everybody wants to have a conversation, a debate, if you will, about Cleopatra's race. You can't. During the time frame that Cleopatra was alive, if there was a war to be fought, it was a war based on religion, or it was a war based on ethnicity. If you were alive back when Cleopatra was alive, if you asked her what her race was, she couldn't tell you, because there was no such thing. So in 2023, when we call ourselves to be educated women, educated men, we allow ourselves to engage in a false conversation. The question is not what her race was. It was what her ethnicity was. If you allow yourself to engage in a conversation about what her race was, the person who's telling you she was not of the right race is a racist. You might not like what I just said, but I'm a scholar when it comes to the English language. And if there was no such thing as race when she was alive, how could the queen herself tell you what race she belonged to? Now let's stay with the ethnic part of it, because while we scientists claim to know what her father's ethnicity was, no one wants to talk about what her mother's ethnicity was. We could address that in a whole different conversation. But now I want to sit back and I want to cross my feet, because last time I checked, there was no one specific color for any one ethnicity. In the comment section, tell me how many ethnicities you know and how many different colors of the skin color they come in, because that is essentially what it's boiling down to. It's not a conversation about ethnicity. It's a conversation about color. And when it's all said and done, regardless of what ethnicity you are, I don't know one ethnicity only comes in one skin complexion. I don't. So what conversation are those who call themselves offended truly trying to have with you? What conversation are you allowing yourself to get involved in? This was no different than Kevin Feige walking out on stage on December 10th, 2020, saying that out of respect, because his portrayal of T'Challa transcended any and other performance. It was iconic in and of itself. That was wordplay. That was wordplay. For something to be iconic, it must be compared to something similar. And there's nothing similar about a live action actor and a voice actor. It was wordplay. Let me catch up on these notes. The so-called Egyptians at that D-Real still refuse to acknowledge their home is on the continent of Africa, All I know is that I saw pictures in Zendaya and Anne Hathaway in Italy at a Mediterranean fashion event last night. One looked naturally Egyptian and the other looked like she was cosplaying. Um, problem told me the first had 3 wives and concubines. One of them was Persian. No said that too, D. Steezel. What up? What up? Right. So it's one of them things where I want it to be where if you're gonna have a conversation, have the right conversation. If you're not gonna have the right conversation, don't have it. It's okay. I understand it, I get it, and everything like that. But command of the English language is something to be said for it. Because when you have command of it, you know what's being said and what's not being said. You can't be fooled by wordplay. You can't be double talk because you know what those words mean. And you're going to always slow somebody down, be like, go back to what you just said. Go back to what you just said. Stay right there. Now say that one more time. Now say it out loud because I need you to say it. Because I heard it. I don't know if you heard what you just said, but say that one more time and see if that makes sense. Is Aaron the wordsmith Brinkley? Wordsmiths. We going to break that down. Say that one more time. They need by one group to push the narrative of the ethnicity at ancient Egyptian is controlled even when the Greeks weren't white. You can't be white back then. And that's the thing where I'm at, Kamoyo. I can't have a racial discussion about anybody prior to Linnaeus, Carl Linnaeus in 1700. I can't have a conversation about anybody prior to then about race. Anybody want to talk to me about race? When it comes to a person, you're going to have to come forward. Going backwards, I will not have that conversation. I won't even entertain it. One, because I'm smarter than that. And if I entertain that conversation, that means I'm dumbing myself down. I'm not going to dumb myself down. And I know some people like, well, Theo, you know what they mean. No, the hell I don't know what they mean. I know what's fact. And all I can discuss are facts all day. I'm not going to discuss personal feelings. I'm not going to discuss that. No, the facts are there was no race back then. So I can't even have a conversation. Won't have a conversation. Refuse to have a conversation about her race. I'm not when the people, the 2 men that they quoting white. Y'all need me to say that one more again? Y'all need me to say that one more again? I'm not going to have a conversation about race when I know the 2 dudes they quoting are Linnaeus, Blumenbach, and they both white. And I know the only reason why they did it like that, one did it based on craniology, and the other one did it based on geography. I'm not going off of that. When you know better, you do better. See, that's a lot. See, people want to dismiss education. Know why they call you black. Know why they call you black, and know why they call you a nigger, and know it has nothing to do with Nigeria, and know it has nothing to do with Niger. Neither one of those were countries when they started calling you a nigger. See, that's a whole, see, when you get your knowledge up, they can't take it away from you. Don't matter who it is. But I ain't going to stay on that doing everything like that. I just wanted to put that out there. Just understanding the English language. There's something to be said about that. The concept of race didn't come into play until the late 1500s in Europe. It then was utilized to distinguish. Come on, grandmadam. Come on. Ooh, what you say, Blue? A lot of people talk out both sides of their mouth. Yes, sir. And I can't be a part of that. I can't. And if that's what you into, I can't deal with you. We got to keep that thing 1,000. But we're going to keep it moving along. We ain't going to stay too serious and everything like that. It's Wednesday. Some basketball going on this evening and everything. I think it's some basketball. I think it's somebody getting into it tonight. I don't know. But Captain America, Anthony Mackie, y'all seen the new costume? Y'all seen the new costume and everything like that? Now, this is, to be honest, conversation. This is no right or wrong answer in this conversation. There's no right or wrong answer in this conversation we're getting ready to have. I'm looking forward to it. I hope y'all enjoy it. So, Seth Rollins, from what I hear, is supposed to be a member of the Serpent Society, and they're supposed to be in comic book based accurate costumes and everything like that. So in Anthony Mackie's, the Captain America costume, it looks more like Steve Rogers costume from Captain America and the Winter Soldier. My question is, who's excited for it? And if you're, there's no right or wrong answer. Are you excited? Yeah, you saw Captain America Jr. Admixture was prevalent during those times with the conquering trade routes. Yes, it was. So because me and my wife having a conversation, and I was like, hey, I'm kind of feeling the costume a little bit. And she was like, so you gonna buy the action figure? I was like, I done bought other action figures. I wanted to see the Serpent Society in a Cap film from the jump. Right. I don't like the Falcon Cap. I don't either. No, full transparency. I don't. In my universe, Earth 421, there ain't but one Captain America. His name is Steve Rogers. Everybody else got a different code name. We're not doing that. But so I'm like, I like the costume. I do. I think the costume if it's like mostly blue and everything like that, I can see taking that and doing, because he wouldn't be Captain America in my universe. But my question is, anybody interested in the movie? Anybody interested in the merchandise? I hope the Serpent Society is done respectfully. All that white is going, I'm happy. He was going to get clipped with the quickness with all that white on right. Yeah. And then, white don't really look that good. So, action figures. The action figures look dope. We buying? The red and black Falcon suit from the comics is my favorite. That was tough. Maybe they'll drop that as a comic book act. But question: are we buying? Are we in it? It looks similar to Commander Rogers' suit. Yes, it does. Which is supposed to be coming out. That action figure is supposed to be dropping. I keep y'all up to date with that one and everything. So because my wife was like, how you gonna buy the merchandise but you don't support the movie? And I was like, hey, it's a great question. We're actually gonna discuss that on tonight's show. You should join us. So can we do one and not do the other? Or, like I said, there is no right or wrong answer. Hey, we know what it is. We know what it is. We going to go check the movie out? Are we going to go get some merchandise and everything like that? Like, what we doing? They're going to cancel or delay great value Captain America, give the old Blade treatment. No, I think they're going to drop this one. I could be wrong, though. I would buy Sam and Isaiah Bradley, but I'm not seeing the movie. Okay. True. So, yeah, got to get them too if they drop them, regardless of whether or not they drop Isaiah as a civilian or in his uniform. Yeah, definitely got to get that one. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to see about that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to see about that. Nate Moore is still in charge. You know what? You're right. Yeah, that's almost guaranteeing. You know what? I'm gonna use that as a segue. Nate Moore is still in charge. We're gonna come back to that one because I like that. That's a nice segue. Ooh, well, it's too soon. We're gonna come back to that. I'm in it for the black head sculpt. Yeah. Seth should be Craven the Hunter. You know what? I can see that. You know what? It's almost like you would think when we get together and have these little powwows and everything like that, you would almost think that, we should have the jobs that other folks have, but, for whatever reason, and Seth would have cost less money. Seth would have cost less money. From a business, that makes sense for all the reasons. Seth would have cost less money. Would have been an instant draw for a fan base that might not necessarily be in the superhero comic books and everything like that. That would have been nice. Would have made a great partnership with the WWE and everything like that. You know what, Kamoyo? Yeah, you said something with that one. You said something with that one. Might need to have you on the board. So, yeah. we getting the merch. Like we gonna get that. We gonna get that. Like say less. Like if it look right, it's right. Like we doing the pre-order and everything. Like we ain't going in the stores and shopping. Like this. How many people still go in the stores and buy the action figures? By the way, we side note real quick. I've been said that Theo. Period. Yes, sir. Be real. That's right. I'm in it for the black head sculpt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm too late to talk about Black Panther series and Kamala Dev. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. I wish you'd have told me what you wanted me to talk about first. I'd have left it in the background. Seth reminds me of the old school wrestler Al Perez. True, 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 true. I wish I could point of order Nate Moore, give him a warning, and get him out of here. He don't want to do. I don't do stores mostly. 2022 Nate Moore is a squirrel of variant. 2018 Nate Moore had been snatched up. So I want to keep stretching this merch thing out though, because I can't lie. You know what? If Sam uniform looked like that, didn't Marvel have a dude back in the day who costume kind of looked like that, but his name was the Patriot? Back in the day. Jeffrey Mace. Back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore, but so we're gonna keep it going. So what you said though, because you dadgummit, I can't support the movie or the merchandise until they recast my favorite African superhero T'Challa. I won't be interested in either one of them. Theo, why are you dressed like where is Blade Waldo with the t-shirt? You always got something smart to say, oh buddy head looking boy. Man, listen, you okay. All right. Now, when you come on here now, I don't know whether you coming on here as a shooter or as you coming on here as sweet and low. Because I think what they call that insure or something like that. Don't have me start cracking on you a shooter. I do it. I don't mind. Don't mind. Then you see the polo right there. You're gonna be disrespectful with the polo. Don't do that. Have me call you insurance. Have me start referring to you as State Farm in here. Like a good neighbor, assured us there. No, I got nothing but love for you, brother. Yeah, but so this is going to be something. Y'all have heard me talk about this before, so we did a segue and everything like that. Like I said, inclusion and diversity. Nate Moore. Can we talk about it? How Marvel is missing the mark, thus alienating the fan bases they seek to appease. Let me tell you what got me to talk about this, because we were having a nice conversation. Shout out to Kamoyo and everything like that. We jumping on it and everything like that on Twitter. Representation. As I said to my wife, we watched Wonder Woman. That was a heavily driven female-led film. I don't think nobody tripped about that. I don't recall one red-blooded male. Once again, women scantily clad, legally too, on the big screen. I don't know one dude had a problem watching a whole bunch of scantily clad women. Yes, we know they were warrior women, but I don't think we had one problem. I don't think we had one problem with the fact that the male wasn't whooping ass. I don't think we had a problem with the fact that Steve Trevor wasn't whooping ass. I don't. I think we were perfectly fine with him staying right there where he was. This ain't your show. This ain't your movie. Stay where you at. But we have people that want to push an agenda. And because we be so quick, as I said, we've been conditional as a people to think worse first. We never want to ask the uncomfortable question because we're afraid of who we might piss off. And then we're afraid to hear the uncomfortable question because we might get pissed off. There's something to be said about masculine men, Black men, African American men, African men. Something to be said about that. More often than not, the character who's going to have their sexuality changed in a series that calls for superheroes, it's going to be the Black male character. No different than the character who more often than not has to make the sacrificial play at the end. It's the Black character. I watched the Arrowverse. I love the Arrowverse. I did. I had a problem with Mr. Terrific being gay. I was afraid to say it because it might offend somebody. But what was wrong with, if we wanted to introduce a gay character into the Arrowverse, what was wrong with Black Lightning's daughter? She and Oliver have actually been on a team together. Why didn't we do that? Why did we have to gender bend the brother? Why didn't we introduce an original character that could have been a gay superhero on the Arrowverse? Or why didn't we take Colt, and I can't remember his last name, but he actually played Arsenal on the Arrowverse. He's gay in real life. Why didn't we make the character he played gay to match his sexuality? We missed an opportunity. No different than we missed an opportunity with the Eternals. We missed an opportunity where we could have promoted interracial love on the big screen. A Black man, a white woman. We could have promoted that on the big screen. And because the Eternals number in the hundreds, Nate Moore calls himself to be that creative genius. That was his opportunity, just like they did with Tosin, right? Just like they did with Tosin. Just like they did with T'Challa Jr., just like they did with what the boy name in Jobu. This would have been the prime opportunity for Nate Moore to introduce a new character, a new Eternal, and give that Eternal life by have that Eternal now show up in Marvel Comics as a long-standing character to represent the LGBT community. But that's not what we did. We made the Black male, the only one, we made him gay. Why? It forces people to have an uncomfortable conversation when you do stuff just to have an agenda. Let me catch up on some of these notes and I'm gonna tell you where I'm going with that one. Great. I peeped that combo. Kamoyo Kid made a great point with checkbox diversity when it comes to the difference between Fastos relationship and Anika Io's relationship. Exactly. But they have Captain Marvel. T'Challa so far is being respected. So far, so good. Interracial love is so last millennium because it is. But they could have promoted it. Like, why did we want to sacrifice that? Unless, because what I've noticed is this, we don't necessarily mind having a sister be involved with a Caucasian brother. But it seems like we have a problem with the Caucasian sister being involved with the brother. Because watch this. I noticed that Fastos, his husband in the movie, it wasn't a white dude. It wasn't. That ain't who he married to in the country. They got that They got the gender wrong, they got the sexual orientation wrong, and they got the ethnicity wrong. And if I want to be petty, they got the race wrong as well. But watch this. Y'all have heard me say this 1,000 times, and I'm going to keep saying it till they make the movie. What was wrong with Alpha Flight? We talk about racial diversity. We talk about inclusivity. What was wrong with Alpha Flight? For someone who say they read comic books and they say they want to do a movie that has a group that's diverse, not forced, not made up. No. You ain't got to make up nothing with Alpha Flight. What was wrong with Alpha Flight? Do you even see Alpha Flight when they start talking about the movies they finna drop and everything like that? Do you even see Alpha Flight up there? How many different ethnicities do you have in that one group? That one group. How many different social issues do you have in that one group? That one group. How many people would be able to look at that group, see that group on screen and be like, yeah, that's me right there, and be legitimately proud of it? No agendas pushed. No agendas pushed. That storyline would literally write itself. How many people would stick around for the mid-credit screen or the end-credit screen to see if Wolverine or the X-Men show up at the end? How many people? When you talk about a toy wave, that's at least 8 action figures and the builder figure. At least 8. Name them off. Put them. Drop the names down. Drop the names down in the comment section. If you did an Alpha Flight movie, drop the names of the characters down in the comment section and their ethnicity. And then for bonus points, tell me what their social issues are. We'll go with Puck. Puck is a short person. What would they have done? Puck is a legitimate short person. We didn't want that in the movie. We couldn't have did that. What about Shaman and his daughter, Talisman? Native Americans, red race, if that's what we want to say. We didn't want to see that. Personality disorder, Aurora, thank you. We didn't want to see that. What's her job? What's Aurora's job? Somebody who suffers from a personality disorder, but if I'm not mistaken, she's a professor. Put some respect on Alpha Flight. Absolutely. What about Windshield? Isn't that a brother? Didn't he used to be a guardsman? Isn't he a mutant? James and Heather Hudson, aren't they married? Husband and wife superhero team. What about that? What about Walter Langowski? Doesn't he beat the stereotype down when we talk about dumb jocks? Because he played football and he is what? A professor? Think about the storyline when he talks about his relationship with Bruce Banner. Because they went to college together. Mariner would have gave us a nice tie-in to Namor at some point in time. Right? This storyline could have literally wrote itself. And Nate Moore, if this gets you fired, I hope it does. Because that's money. That's money. Now let's talk about it. For those of y'all that buy action figures, that whole wave sells. Tell me I'm wrong. That whole wave, 8 action figures deep, sells, doesn't stay on the shelf. Sasquatch can be the deluxe figure. Wendigo could be the builder figure. It don't stay on the shelf. Everybody is buying that whole damn wave. Know how I know? Because that wave right now at Hasbro is hard to get. It's for like $150. That whole damn wave. Imagine how much money you could get off a wave where you selling it for $24.99. Barely know it. Barely, watch this. Since Hasbro does it like this, barely any accessories needed. $24.99 for 7 action figures. Because your Sasquatch would be a deluxe action figure. So that'd probably be your $33.99 action figure. And then your Wendigo would be your Builder figure. I got a Guardian too. I do. All the Alpha Flight would sell out. And since they would be in the MCU version of the uniforms, the costume set would still be worth some money, but now you have them in their MCU versions. It's not staying on the shelves. Nate Moore, you need to be fired. You need to be fired. You need to be fired just like John Ridley got fired. You need to be fired. That Eternals movie was just as irresponsible as his run on Black Panther. You need to be fired. Hasbro still can't get rid of those action figures. Those action figures are now in discount stores and people still won't buy them. You cost Marvel money. You greenlit a movie. You fast trained that movie with little to no knowledge about what you were doing. You just wanted to hang your hat on diversity. You thought that was going to make you a made man. What I just did makes you a made man, and it's not even trying. It makes money for everybody. Everybody feels good about it. Jean Paul Barbier, gay man, world-class Olympic gold medalist skier. I don't know one heterosexual male that reads comic books that has a problem with that. And we know he got a lover. Never had a problem with it. Actually, we like to see him get mad at Walter Lankowski when Walter started flirting with his sister. We do. We think that's funny. Because we be looking at it like this. Oh, you think Buddy won't get on your ass? You think Buddy won't get on your ass by his sister? You better stop tripping. Marvel would grab from each version of the team. Listen, all the money to be made, those figures can be used as putties for Power Rangers store. Listen, Alpha Flight would be a mix and match cast. Listen, money to be made, money left on the table. I'm sitting up like, why you keep making all these other movies? But hey, listen, we ain't gonna keep on like I just wanted to get that out there. When we talk about diversity and everything like that, if you truly do care about diversity, it's ways to get it done without forcing it. You get it done and everybody is good, making good. Everybody's happy. Nobody feels like you forcing anything down their throat, and nobody feels like you're misrepresenting them. That's the big thing. You got some groups out here, you alienate them because they know damn good well you misrepresent them. Because wasn't nobody happy about that whole Io Anika relationship, that little scene that you put in Black Panther 2. Nobody. So we just gonna keep that right there. Let's keep this thing going, man. And like I said, I definitely appreciate y'all rocking with me. We're gonna keep the party going. We definitely gonna keep the party going. I know I got one more topic to talk about and everything like that. Y'all make sure y'all click like, share, subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I beat and forgot. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. So I'm gonna do this part. Now this is a little light humor and everything like that, because I don't want stuff to be serious all the time and everything like that. I was having a conversation with my daughter, the one that just graduated from North Carolina A&T. Shout out to baby girl. She is doing big things. North Carolina. Yeah, she gonna tell me North Carolina Central University. North Carolina Central University. Yeah, North Carolina Central University, NCCU. Yeah, law school program and everything. She doing big things over there. But I was talking to her today about her generation, and going back to John Morant, brothers that think like him. I'm not gonna talk to the sisters. We got Grand Madam talk to the sisters and everything. Miss Kanika talk to the sisters. That's what they done for and everything. Y'all share the video. Plus they have Mad History, Wolverine, that box office goal. Yeah, all day. So I just want to say something. I would have thought that this was just common sense, but when I look at the brothers that's in the rap game and everything like that. And, you know, I'm looking at John Morant, his younger brother. But I just want to say this. And I'm hoping that it's received with the way that I'm going to give it to y'all. So, me, Theo, certain things I like doing, I don't really want it intruded upon. And I would just like to think, as a red-blooded male, it's some things that you like doing in your life, that, especially if you call yourself a thug, you know, a gangster, or if you're a real street ninja. It's just some things that you like doing that if you get locked up, you're not going to be able to do like you want to do them. For instance, having sex. We're going to have grown folk conversation. We're going to have grown folk conversation. Now, if you, because we're talking prison, we're talking jail, that's what we're talking about. We're talking prison, talking about jail. I know me. I'm gonna put me in it. I'm gonna take y'all out of it, put me in it. I know me, heterosexual male. I can't be locked up. I can't be locked up because what I want to do as a heterosexual male, I can't do locked up. I see what I said? I prefaced it. What I want to do as a heterosexual male, I can't do locked up. I can't. I would have to make myself acquainted with either my left hand, or right hand, or a sock. If not all of them. I don't want to do that. It's some stuff that I like being able to do as a heterosexual male that prevents me from wanting to be, from even entertaining the possibility of being locked up. I don't think that makes me soft. I just think that make me. Also, some of y'all don't think about this. Some of y'all don't think about this. I low-key to a degree suffer from claustrophobia. You don't know if you suffer from claustrophobia till you mess around and get put into a closed environment and everything like that. Some of y'all don't know what that's like. If you a young brother and you like being able to come and go as you please, do what you want to do, dress how you want to dress and everything like that, you can't do that locked up. Like, if you like doing certain things, you should never want to be locked up. If you like doing certain things, you should know it's certain things you can't do because they might get you locked up. I'm trying to have that grown conversation. I'm just trying to talk to y'all because ain't nobody gonna talk to y'all like this. I'm telling y'all, you can't do that there. You can't do that there. That ain't what that is. You can't play the PlayStation. If you like playing video games, if you like sitting on your behind all day and playing video games, you can't do that there. You can't, how you do that there? You can't do that there. If you like watching Sports Center, you can't all day, every day, twice. You can't do that there. If you like eating certain foods, you can't do that there. So I would just think this is from me to you. And I'm gonna leave you with this one. And I wish some older dude would have told me this when I was young. Actually, it was some younger cats that told me this. Y'all gonna remember, those of y'all that's rocking with me, those of y'all that's in the same age group, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about when I say it was some younger cats. They was in my same age and they said it. I just didn't listen. Never trust a big butt and a smile. Listen to me, fellas. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I get it. I do. More than what you think. I get it. But, you know, aside from the thing that can just get you up out of here, because that's still out here. I know don't nobody talk about it like they used to, but that's still very, very much out there and everything like that, and it will get you ghosts. So aside from the thing that'll get you ghosts, you don't want to deal with the wrong female for the rest of your life. You're like, but Theo, how do you deal with the wrong female for the rest of your life? Having a child with her. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Just like every man is not worthy of being a father, every female is not worthy of being a mother. Just because she got a big butt, don't do it. Just because she got a cute smile, don't do it. No. throw the cross up at her, let her go by her business. Trust me, because it's one out there that look like how you want her to look. That make good mother material, make great wife material. That's who you need to be patient for. That's who you need to be saving yourself for. And when I say saving myself, yes, I'm literally saying every female that you see that you think look cute don't deserve your Johnson, don't deserve your private part, don't deserve your tallywhacky, don't deserve your and there's something wrong with you. If you got something shaped like that purple damn thing, you need to go to the doctor and you need to go get help. I don't know why y'all keep putting that thing out there as y'all damn emoji. That's not healthy. Like if your stuff look like that, I'm telling you, something wrong with you. You need to go. I ain't saying. I don't know why y'all keep. Yeah, that girl is poison. Never. I don't want it to sound like that because it's some men out here that's hot garbage. I get it, but like I said, Grand Madam, Miss Kanika, they gonna talk to y'all about the men because the sisters, I don't think y'all gonna listen to me anyway if I tell y'all about dudes. So y'all go talk to the women. I'm talking to the fellas and everything like that. Like y'all, man, listen. I'm trying to help y'all out. Listen, I'm trying to help y'all out. I don't want nobody making, if I can keep y'all from doing what I done did and what some of us other elders done did, each one teach one, pay it forward and everything like that. Come on, I need 2 more to dance to. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But last but not least, so this it right here. Eve Ewing, countdown to Eve Ewing, her run. We counting down. Eve Ewing, Black Panther. It's coming out. As Marcus and I talked about it on Back of the Bus podcast and everything like that. I'm excited for it. John just surround himself with a bunch of stupids. Real friends would steer him away from doing dumb stuff. See, that's the thing. When you say that diabolical, I'm with you. But the dude that had the camera up, he had the camera, but Ja wasn't in the camera. Ja put the gun in the camera, and then the dude snatched the camera down. It's like he not even aware for himself. First and foremost, let's look at it like this. And I use myself. I use myself, and I'm not even gonna use a gun. If I'm getting mistreated by a female, diabolical, you and D-Real and Steezel, heck, Grand Madam, y'all pull me out to the side. Say, hey, Theo, show me you no good, dog. What you doing, man? Get your mind together. Man, y'all right. I go do a press release and everything like that. Say, man, I'm gonna break up with her, man. I ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. And then I get right back with her. Is it your fault? It's not on you. It's not on you. Don't get put on that 18-year-old lease without the option to buy. That's why I was going with it. Gray brought that thing right on back home. Yes, it's listen, you having a child with the wrong female is not it. That's not it. That's not it. And I like I said, I know it's gonna be women that say, well, having a child with the wrong man is not it either. You are exactly right. I agree with you 110%. You're not gonna get no pushback from me on that one. It's just that if I try and tell you what to do to avoid that particular dude, you're probably not gonna listen to me. So while I agree with you that dudes, it's men out there that ain't worth a damn too, I just know you're not gonna listen to me when it comes to how to avoid those dudes. So I would just let you, you go ahead and talk to Grand Madam Tarot, Miss Kanika, Miss Kent and everything, Miss May Kent. That way I ain't got to get frustrated. Because what I don't want to do is get frustrated. I just talk to the fellas. That's gonna be frustrating enough. So yeah, definitely. Like a child with the wrong. First of all, it ain't even the child. It's not just the child support. It's how divisive it can be, how toxic it can become between you and that child for no reason whatsoever. And who wants to deal with that? Not when you love the child. That's the thing. God forbid you have other children. Now that child ain't got a relationship with the other children Because of the nonsense that's been going on for no reason whatsoever. So now everybody jacked up. You jacked up. The other children jacked up. The child that's been... The only person that's getting what they want out of this is the toxic parent. That's the only person that's getting what they want out of this. So, fellas, I get it. She got the 808. And for those of y'all that don't know what the 808 means, y'all talk to some of the old heads in your community. I get it. She got that 808 and everything like that, but no. That 808 ain't worth it. That 808 ain't worth it. It ain't. I got a former friend still beefing with me because I warned him about the chick he was at the time. I was right, and he was mad at me for all the drama he put himself through her. How he got mad at you about the drama? Uncle Taki, what's going on? How he got mad at you about the drama? They don't want to talk to you, grandma. They need to. They need to talk to you. They need to talk to you. They need to talk to you. Because I know, and I feel bad for sisters on social media because they get a whole lot of undue flack because I be like, you act like it ain't toxic dudes out here and everything like that. I was watching one dude tried to blame Ja Morant's mother for how Ja Morant act. I'm like, so his dad ain't in this at all. You just gonna, because we see dad around him all the damn time. We don't really see mama like that, but you just gonna throw it on, you just gonna throw it on mama, huh? God damn, I guess that's what that is. But no, listen, fellas, y'all need to have conversations with these young ladies. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Like before you do anything, before you do anything with her, I get it. She thicker than a snicker. I get it. I understand it. Before you do anything, man, have about 4-5 conversations with her. I ain't lying. You can wait. You can wait. Wait. Like the sign say when you be getting ready to cross the street, wait. Wait. It ain't worth it. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir because most of us are older than everything like that. But y'all get this portion of the video out to the younger dude. Hey, just wait. I get it. I on everything I get it. On everything I get it. But trust me, if she want to do that, if she want to give it to you, because grandmadam will tell you, she alluded to you, females know whether or not they want to give it to you as soon as they see you. The only thing you can do is talk yourself out of it. Ask any woman that, they already know. The only thing you can do is mess it up. That's it. You can't talk yourself into the cookie. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot talk yourself into the cookie. The only thing you can do is talk yourself out the cookie. So, when it comes to that, have conversation. Have conversation before you do anything. Before you do anything, have quite a few conversations. Trust me. Wait. If I could go back in time and talk to me, I'd be like, hey, you can wait. But man, trust me, you can wait. You can at least give it another week or two. You can have quite a few more conversations. It ain't no hurry. It ain't no hurry. Neither the women nor the men listen. Even when they ask, they don't want to hear it. You know what I've come to realize, grandmadam? This is what I say. And I look at it just like this. I'm like, listen, here's what I know. Whatever voice you hearing that's telling you better, you need to listen to that voice. What I like to tell people, and some people might people can take it however they want to. I like to say that's God talking to you. I say, now you would like to listen to God the first time around. Because if he got to revisit that conversation, it's gonna hurt. That's what happened to me. He had to revisit the conversation with me more than once. Let me just say, we don't do that no more. We don't. We be one and done. What'd you say? What'd you say? Okay. I go about my business. I'm not gonna do all that. But back to Eve Ewing. Not that one. Oh hell no, not that one. Yeah, one conversation. We not doing that. Neither the woman nor the man. So Eve Ewing, we're excited. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. T'Challa is supposed to have a shield. on his arm that he's going to use and everything like that, on his left shoulder. Hasbro. You got Stripe with the strife, you know, with the 6 arms and everything like that. What I'm looking for down the line, because we're gonna speak life into Miss Eve Ewing and everything like that. We're gonna see she getting at least 50 issues out the gate. We're gonna say she getting at least 50 issues, and I'm gonna say they need to give her a Photon book back too. But what I am saying is that Hasbro, we need that action figure. We need that action figure with the shield on the shoulder, the left shoulder, that can come off, it be articulated. We don't need no problems. We don't need no problems. Get the action figure, start getting the specs together right now. We predicting great things for Eve Ewing on the Black Panther run. Let's go ahead and talk about it in the comment section. What would you like to see most? We already know we got 2 issues. We got a young lady who's going to be like an anti-hero, anti-villain or something like that in issue 2. What would you like to see Eve Ewing do during her run? Story arcs, characters. What would you like to see? Personally, I know this is going to sound crazy, but considering we just talked about inclusion and everything like that, I would like to see Taku and Venom come back because they both still alive. I don't know where they been. I don't know where Taku and Venom been. They both alive though. They both alive. I don't know where they been. I don't know where they been. But ain't nobody. It's driving me out of my mind. We learned about hurtful experience. True. True that. But D, you still on poison? It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love. Why ruin your day? That girl is. You never trust a big boy to smile. Yeah, what we was doing. I missed them days, but yeah, never trust a big button to smile. Do you think this Black Panther run will show how effective T'Challa is without the technology and his other resources? I think that's what we're leading into. Now we do know, well, based on the I want to say the short that he had with Wakanda Forever, I want to say in that particular short, we did see him still communicating with Shorty. So even though he's not in T'Challa, he's not in Wakanda anymore, he still does have access to Shorty. He's still gonna be on the Avengers as well. I'm thinking that he's going to rely more so on cunning, guile than technology. I think that's why he's going to be walking around. The weapons that he's going to be using, he has them with him as opposed to just relying on technology. So yeah, I think we can get a good bit of that. Exploring the world of Wakanda is played out, in my opinion. Bring that classic Black Panther flavor back. I would love to see some of that incorporated. Now, I'm loving the fact that she's introducing a new villain, and based on from what is making its run on the rumor mill is that basically T'Challa is going to be Wakanda's Batman. Okay, it is the Golden City, and I'm pretty sure there's some bad people in the Golden City, so I don't know why that would be such a bad thing. I'm thinking it's villain, and I want to make sure I'm saying this right because a brother told me I was mispronouncing it. It is called Achibe, not Akibi. Achibe is still alive and well because he said Achibe is Igbo. I want to make sure he said it's Igbo, and I was mispronouncing that. So I'm hoping I did that justice tonight and everything like that. But Achibe, he's still alive and well. Last time we saw him was a long time ago. I don't know where we just saw Madam Slay. For what I've been reading, Baron, which I keep getting the two confused. I want to say the dude that controlled the dead folks, King Cadaver, he's still alive and well and everything like that. Don't know where he at. Uh, it's a lot of uh, Black Panther villains that Black Panther people that could make their appearance. I think if we I believe if we get great stories and everything like that, she does a great job. We give her the support. Marvel to keep her going. I believe we can get some of these heroes, some of these other characters, probably incorporated into future story arcs that she'll put out. Let me keep up with the notes. Isn't that Black Panther man without the fear, but just in Wakanda? Also, wouldn't he have weapons, cache stash? Couldn't he get gear from Valaverse? You slick with that one. But yeah, it would make sense. It would make sense that someone as secretive as he is, someone who's had his own secret army out there in the world and everything like that, it would make sense that someone like T'Challa who plans for everything would have planned for just such a situation and have access to such cash houses and everything. It would. It would, because who finna tell him he ain't? Um, Thoughts on maybe what T'Challa's role be at Ultimate Invasion? Also, what's on your comic pool list? Um, Ultimate Invasion. I ain't gonna lie. I was more interested to see how Miles was going. I was more interested to see what was going to happen with Miles because he's from that universe, and were they going to include the Nick Fury from that universe? I hadn't really thought too much about T'Challa's playing it because at the end of the day, he's gonna side with Wakanda, and he's gonna side with Wakanda from the 616 universe. And because that's always been a constant. He's never really looked for anything. It's about Wakanda. Except when we got to the excursions where he didn't want to blow up the planet, but it's always been about protecting Wakanda. So if he's gonna take a side, I see him taking that side. And then, if I'm not mistaken, the T'Challa in the Ultimate Universe is deceased. So it will almost be, we would be looking at a Shuri from the Ultimate Universe. I don't know, but that's a great question. As far as my pull list, honestly, uh, Exile from Wesley Snipes, that's that's a comic book to me. And I'm up to issue 3 right now. That's on my list. The new Avengers series that's getting ready to start, with T'Challa in it. Of course, it's gonna be on my pull list. Of course, Eve Ewing's run on Black Panther is on my pull list. X-Men Red, that's a phenomenal read to me. Like Marcus and I review that comic. Just the respect that they put on Aurora's name, the things that they've done with minor characters such as Wrong Slide, Roberto da Costa, the Fisher King. They're getting ready to introduce a new character right now. That's a great read in and of itself. Um, let me see what else. So I got Exile. I got I got X-Men Red. I got that Black Panther that's coming out. I got that Avengers that's coming out. Uh, I want to say that's about it. I know I did read I did pull that Superman issue. I'm not sure which issue, but it has Marilyn Moonlight in it, and that's a sister. She's like a new vigilante anti-hero in Metropolis. I added that to my reading list because I wanted to see what was going on. She has a very interesting character design. So yeah, those comments right there on my to read list. Those comments on my to read list. But yeah, I like to try to kick it with the FF again, like Dwayne McDuffie. Right, I would too. I think that's something. I think that's something we could all get behind. Something that, as Chillmonger alludes to, is it would heighten the character's visibility to have him. And I think we used to do this back in the day. I don't know if they No. If you would like to think that we could, but it would be nice to see a Fantastic Four Black Panther tie-in. I think that would be nice. Um, I think considering T'Challa is in the Avengers, him never crossing over, those books never interacting with one another, even during the Axe event, I think that was shameful. Those books should have interacted with each other, but then again, never know. It might have been where we know that book is full of hot air, so we're just not gonna bring that. We're not gonna bring that toxicity over here. But I would love to see where her run overlaps with maybe an issue or two of the Avengers. I think that's possible. I think it'd be fun, interesting to explain the costume change, why he looks one way in the group, and in his own solo run, he looks different. That has to be worked out. I think that has to be explained because they are in the same universe. T'Challa with the Fantastic Four would definitely be a nice run as well. I'd love for him and Reed because we haven't seen that interaction between. And actually, we don't see enough interaction between Reed, T'Challa, and Adam Brashear, and that needs to change because for someone who holds them in the utmost respect, even in passing, he don't talk to them like that. He considers Adam Brashear as smart as Victor Von Doom, and he considers T'Challa an intellectual peer. There's no way in the world that guy ain't having because who else he finna talk to? who else he finna talk to? He ain't got nobody to kick the bobo with except for them two. What we got? The priest run is a different science bro scene. Yeah, we need that. Like the black indie IPs are on a roll. Rodney Barnes is doing some good stories. Philadelphia and Monarch. Get Philadelphia 3080 collection. I got to get caught up on Philadelphia. The only reason why I didn't mention Philadelphia because I was ashamed. Because I asked him, I said, hey, y'all carry Philadelphia? He said, yeah, it's okay. How many graphic novels I'm behind? He said, well, you behind by 6 or 7. So I got to get caught up. Clearly, I've disrespected Philadelphia, but I am going to get myself up on it and everything like that. And y'all gonna have to bear with me. As y'all see, I'm sitting in the recliner and everything like that. This is supposed to be my chair. My wife has stolen it from me. She says the chair gives her vibes, so I don't know. But me and my wife, we're in our new home and everything like that. So we're going to get stuff set up. So at some point in time, what you're going to see behind me are action figures. At some point in time, what you're going to see behind me are comic books. That's how we're gonna get down. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So let's keep it right on going and everything like that. Checking in with you, what y'all would like to see in EVU's run. T'Challa FF and Storm tie-in, where T'Challa's on the run and he has to lean on his real friends to help build himself back up. You know what, Gray? I'm gonna say much respect, love, and admiration to you. I don't want to see that no more. I just got that. I don't want to see my dog on the run for a good little minute. And considering Aurora's dating somebody else, she's dating a brother now and everything like that. You know, please go check out X-Men Red if y'all want to know what's going on with her dating life and everything like that. But she's moved on. Don't know that to be true, but supposedly T'Challa's getting a new love interest and everything like that. So I would say let's amend it. I don't want to necessarily see him on the run. I just want to see him as maybe he needs some help. And the people that was like, yeah, I want it fixed. I want it fixed too. You know what? Here's the thing. If we just got 5 issues of an five issues of an introspective story with Monica Rambeau, there's nothing wrong with them dedicating, because we've seen this before. We've seen comic book issues, at least one issue dedicated to that superhero's romance with whoever they're interested in. They can give us one issue where T'Challa and Aurora fix it. They can. They can give us one issue because where it's left at right now, that whole nonsense, John Ridley, it's for that reason I got issues with you because you couldn't write it where they were at, where they were just cool with each other. No, you had to write this dude to the point where his sister was pissed at him. As Chillmonger said, Marvel will never let you near another comic book of theirs again. What DC do with you is what DC do with you. But we just spoke over here in the Marvel universe. You can't touch no more Marvel comic books. I need T'Challa to regain the throne. Wakanda wasn't broken. I believe she will sit him back on the throne. I believe that Christopher Bates. I believe that there's a way to go about it because basically, we saw how that other run ended. We're gonna have to get him back on the throne. I believe that story where they were talking, not the old ways, but that story in Marvel Voices Wakanda Forever, the first story where I want to say Nahanda is talking to him about first to get rid of the untrustworthy people in Wakanda, because if we go all the way back to Reginald Hutler's storyline, Deadliest of the Species and everything, when he was married to Aurora, there was always an undergoing rebellion against his leadership, the throne of Wakanda and everything like that. This has been an ongoing problem. It's been a persistent problem. So if she's going to tie it up like that, they introduced this story. If they're going to tie it up where he goes back, he's, maneuvering in the back scenes of Wakanda, and he handles all those who have been traitors to the throne, then yeah, now we bring him back to the throne. He's brought back to the throne in an honorary manner because he's helped expose those who were traitors to the throne. And if we can't say anything else, we know Wakanda's taking serious. And the fact that it would be him, I think we could get it back to a point where he could be a king, because I think what wound up with that other guy is he had a problem with him being on the king. He had a problem with him being a king. So you want to introduce a democracy, but he's still an emperor, and you either don't know or don't care enough to resolve that issue first. So I see it where she gets the room that she needs. The stories make sense where he exposes those who are against the throne, against Wakanda. Wakandans seeing to themselves that by and large, T'Challa, who is not a man without faults, by and large has always put Wakanda first and foremost, where we get the Dora Milaje back to protecting the throne. Because we need that again. We don't have that. We low-key, I don't know what we got going on in the MCU, but we need to get back to the Dora Milaje protecting the throne. There are a lot of symbolisms when it comes to the animal kingdom that we're not looking at. Who go hunt? It's the female. It's the female lion. That's who go hunt. Nobody has a problem with that. Who protects the pack, the pride? It's the male lion. Nobody has a problem with that. Okay, so restore the Dora Milaje back to protecting the throne. Restore the Hatut Zaraze to protecting Wakanda. We can make Hunter. We got him. Hell, we got the Punisher. Why Hunter can't be to Wakanda what the Punisher is to New York? If we just invest in the characters, I think we can have something. I don't know. Wakabi's been dead since Reginald Hutler's run. I don't know how we could bring him back. Zudi's been gone since that run. I think those are world building characters that need to come back. I don't know how she would go about doing that. I think there needs to be more conversation between T'Challa and the ancestral plane. I think there needs to be more contact between him and Bash. We didn't see that at all. Showed up on the cover, but didn't get that story at all. And I think the spirituality, his connection to Bast is what makes him just as special as Thor's connection to Asgard. His connection to Norse mythology makes him. So Hunter needs a solo run. He does. Hunter needs a solo run. I would say Hunter. I would like to see a solo run with Hunter where he's called to Bast. Like for Bast to be the goddess over Wakanda, the god over Wakanda, she real damn hands off. Like, and she just let people just misuse her name all the time and don't say nothing. Like, you don't want to holler at this dude. Like, you'll call T'Challa in for a sit down at the drop of a dime, but you don't. These other folks, you don't want to come chop it up with them. Like, I don't know why. You saw what we saw in Moon Knight, where we had two gods taking on each other. Why Bast and the one that keep it, boy, look here. The one that Killmonger called himself praying to, why them two sisters ain't got into it? In the comic book. Like, why Bast ain't went to go see about this young lady? Like, you know what? I'm sick of your foolishness. I'm enjoying Hunter currently in Sam Wilson's Captain America. That was an enjoyable run. Definitely appreciated the updated costume for Hunter and everything like that. Hasbro, are we gonna have to customize it, or are you gonna give it to us? But yeah, so I would definitely like to see. I don't know why them two sisters ain't got into it yet. Like, that's a story in and of itself. Like, that's a story arc in and of itself. Them two goddesses getting into it for control of Wakanda and using their avatars. You ain't got to give me no symbiote. I don't need the symbiote. I got them two goddesses right there. That's what I want to say. That's an intriguing story in and of itself. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, that's my time. My internet. If Bast can talk to Doom, she can talk to Hunter. She can talk to Hunter. She can talk to N'Jadaka. I don't know why she ain't talked to N'Jadaka. She need to have a long overdue conversation with N'Jadaka, to be perfectly honest with you. She need to have a long overdue conversation with Hunter. Need to talk to both of them. Matter of fact, watch this. She need to call all of them in there. T'Challa, Hunter, Shuri, and N'Jadaka. And she need to have a conversation with all four of them. Because I don't know why, if you got the four of them united, I don't know what problems we got in Wakanda. Who running up on Wakanda with that going on? You finna, that's how we get down on Earth 421. We got the four of them watching out on Wakanda. We're not going to have a problem. If Bast can talk to Doom, she get, I'm enjoying Hunter. Hunter isn't in the MCU, so he gets no props, none at all. Hunter needs a solo run fast. Wakanda is a dump right now. Every time we turn around, every new author bring Eve. There we go. Eve. You know what we don't want to see? We don't want to see no more rebellions. We don't want to see no more rebellions in Wakanda. I'm just go ahead and keep it 1,000 with you. Don't nobody want to see that. We don't want to see. We didn't have enough of that. Between Reginald Hutland, John Mayberry, Ta-Nehisi Coates, that other dude, we don't need to see that no more. Like, I don't know how you can do it and make it new where we didn't see it since 2016. Like, I don't that's been the reoccurring thing since we don't need to see that no more. We don't need to see that for a minute. I don't want to act like that. We just no more civil, no more of that. But listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and everything like that. Before y'all go, y'all make sure y'all click, like, share, subscribe. Y'all know how these live videos get down and everything like that. I can want to keep them posted all day long, but when the live video chap up and everything like that, the comments ain't gonna post till next time. So y'all make sure y'all click like, y'all share the video. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself and everything like that. I do have some videos that I want to bring to y'all, but like I said, me and the missus, We get used to our new place, and I want to make sure I can finally bring to y'all that that view, that scene, that background that I've been wanting to bring to y'all since we got this channel officially kicking. I'm not gonna say officially, but officially kicking when we knew what we wanted to do with Black Panther and everything like that. Yes, absolutely. We're gonna make that look like that. And to my brothers, the ones where we doing this business and everything like that, let's get on it. We know we're gonna need a business loan and everything like that. We know what we want to do. We know it's a game changer. We know it's a game changer. So let's stay involved with each other. And let me say this. Appreciate it, Blue. I'm all about building each other up and everything like that. I truly believe sharing is caring. That's why I said that. I believe in rocking with those that rock with you. At some point in time, you got to not want to be the consumer. You got to want to be the seller. We're working on something, but it ain't going to just be us that can do it. Everybody got a role to play. If you're serious, you're serious. But if you're not, you're not. There's something that we want to do that's a game changer. A game changer for our people, for our community. It is a game changer. So when we come calling, when you hear it drop, support that. I'm not going to say it's never been done before, but I'm going to say it's never been done to the extent that we're talking about doing it. And I believe in speaking stuff into existence. I believe in the power of word. We finna change the game. Finna change the game. Want to be a part of that? Changing the game. Just understand you got to put your big boy or your big girl pants on and everything like that. Ain't no egos involved in this. No. It's about changing the game. If you about that, holla at me. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I will see y'all next Wednesday. If I don't see y'all on somebody's live before then. Peace. E Bombay.